to the Roman people and highly linked to the identity of Rome and the popes. And as we saw with Pope Francis, he had that special dedication to Our Lady in this icon of Rome.
He visited the Basilica just recently during his convalescence at Casa Santa Marta after he was discharged from the hospital on the 23rd of March. He actually, on his way back from the hospital, he stopped to pay tribute to Our Lady.
We see those arriving, some of the cardinals and prelates who are arriving here for this moment before the coffin is taken into the basilica for burial. This moment of that will take place here outside in front of the basilica.
The Cardinal Camerlengo, Kevin Farrell, will again preside inside the basilica at the final rite of interment, together obviously with other cardinals and prelates. The coffin has been set on a stand. I don't want to call it a catafalque because Pope Francis specifically asked that the whole rite be simplified, no catafalque. So it's on a stand, about to be carried inside this beautiful, beautiful basilica.
And if I'm not mistaken, just before his interment, the coffin will be placed for a few moments with the Pope facing the icon of Mary Salus Populi Romani, so that he can say his final goodbye to the Mary to whom he has entrusted himself and the world to so many times.
It truly is a simple coffin. It has a very simple cross engraved in it, a tiny coat of arms, and the seal of the Holy See.
I think it's being shown to the crowd, who, as you can hear, have applauded, and it's our final goodbye now.
Yep.
Before it's taken in procession into the basilica.
We hear the bells tolling. The Swiss Guards leading the procession.
Always present for the Pope's protection in every moment.
Credit in me, non morietur in aeternum. In exitu Israel de Egypto, Domus Jacob de populo barbaro, ego sum resurrectio et vita, qui credit in me, et siam si mortus fuerit vivet, et omnis qui vivit et credit in me, non morietur.
We're hearing the Sistine Chapel Choir there accompany us as the coffin is being brought in procession into the basilica, going through the atrium now and now into the basilica to be brought before the icon of the Salus Populi Romani before being placed in the tomb that has been prepared. It's a simple tomb bearing only the inscription Franciscus and a reproduction of the late Pope's pectoral cross. There we're seeing the icon of Salus Populi Romani in the chapel that will be next to where Pope Francis will be laid to rest.
Si mortus fuerit vivet, et omnis qui vivit et credit in me, non morietur in aeternum. Non te salta verum totalietes, et colles sicut anni ovimum. Ego sum resurrectio et vita, qui credit in me, et sian si mortus fuerit vivet, et omnis qui vivit et credit in me, non morietur in aeternum.
There we see the coffin before the Pauline chapel where the icon of Salus Populi Romani is found. And we have some children who are bringing a homage to the altar there, above which is the icon of Mary. Recalling the flowers Pope Francis would bring in homage when he would go there to pray before an apostolic journey or to give thanks or to for special prayers in his many visits there.
Roses that people have brought, because they were single roses, white roses on long stems, and as people probably brought those to lay on his coffin or close to him.
I think there was a group of people holding them outside the basilica when the coffin was being brought up. Now he's...
As you said, he is saluting Our Lady.
And thanking her, I'm sure.
And now he's being taken close to the altar of St. Francis. The tomb is located just near there. And it will be taken to the niche of a side nave between, again, the Pauline chapel and the altar of St. Francis.
Et sagna vacuarum, et silicem in fontes aquarum. Elosum resurrectio et vita, qui credit in me, et siam si mortus poerit vivet, et omnis qui vivit et credit in me, non morietur in aeternum.
The private celebration is now underway in the Basilica, and as it is private at this moment, we're going to conclude our broadcast here, and we'd like to thank you all for joining us and all of us paying tribute to our dear Pope Francis. That is shown signing off here.
Yes, we do conclude this live broadcast here. Of course, please visit the Vatican News website, Facebook, Instagram, X, and YouTube accounts for coverage of all of these events. Thank you so much, Thaddeus and Francesca, for bringing your witness and your voice. And thank you also to our technicians, our audio coordinator, and to all our media partners, TV and radio, who have made this broadcast possible, and to all of you for joining in. Laudetur Jesus Christus. Praised be to Jesus Christ.
The story of Pope Francis is the story of a man who heard the call of service to God. He is the pontiff